Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. Today we are stepping into the world of therapeutic footwear.
Ooh, this should be interesting.
Yeah, and I know you're eager to kind of learn more about what makes these shoes so special.
Right.
We've got a really cool article here. It's called the Therapeutic Footwear Guide for Men, and it breaks down like everything you need to know about these shoes.
Mm.
We've also got a super helpful YouTube video guide that's all about like navigating that whole like buying process.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming.
Oh, totally. And then to add that extra layer of expertise, we've got a medical research review that really digs deep into the long-term benefits of, making that switch to therapeutic shoes.
It's fascinating, honestly, how all of these sources come together and like paint this like complete picture of therapeutic footwear. Like from like the basics to specific recommendations, and even like zooming out to see how they fit into like a healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. And we're going to uncover like how the right footwear can actually make a world of difference for your foot health, your comfort, and just like your overall well-being.
Definitely. And like, did you know that the wrong shoes can actually throw off your entire body's alignment?
It's crazy, right? Like it's not just about your feet.
No, not all.
It affects like your whole system.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into all of that um, today. So let's kick things off by defining, like what actually sets therapeutic footwear apart from just your average pair of shoes.
So therapeutic footwear, I mean, it goes beyond just looking good. It's intentionally designed with features that really prioritize like comfort, support, and addressing, the specific foot needs that people have.
Yeah. And both the article and the YouTube video highlight like some key things to keep in mind when you're looking at therapeutic footwear. Like
Yeah.
adjustability, for example, is huge,
Huge.
especially when it comes to the uppers of the shoe. They showcase like, different options like hook and loop straps, laces, and even stretchable materials so you can like customize the fit to your own foot.
Yeah, and that's so important because like, no two feet are exactly alike. So for people like dealing with, swelling or sensitivity or even like just slight variations in like their foot shape, adjustability is like key to ensuring a comfortable, supportive fit.
Absolutely. And the YouTube guide also stressed the importance of a roomy toe box.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And this might not be something we like typically think about when we're buying shoes,
Right.
but it's actually crucial, especially if you have conditions like bunions or hammer toes.
Yeah, because a cramped toe box, it can actually worsen existing conditions, like, and even create new problems, like over time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it restricts like natural toe movement, it increases pressure, and can, lead to like painful rubbing and friction.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, but a roomy toe box, on the other hand, like allows your toes to spread out like naturally. So you're reducing that risk of those issues.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we've got adjustability, we've got toe box space. What about the footbeds and insoles?
The footbeds and insoles, oh, they play a huge role.
I was going to say they're pretty important.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the YouTube video really breaks down like the science behind how they provide cushioning and absorb shock and offer that crucial like arch support and stability.
And the video also explains like the significance of removable insoles.
Oh yeah, those are a game changer.
Yeah, which is a game changer, especially for people who wear custom orthotics. It allows you to like integrate that personalized support that caters to your unique foot structure.
Like it's like having a shoe that's tailored specifically to your needs.
I like that. I like that. And while we're on the topic of like key components, let's not forget about the outsoles.
Yes. The outsoles.
Right, because those are all about traction, stability, and motion control.
Yeah.
And that translates to like keeping you safe and balanced on your feet, whether you're, walking on a slick surface
Yeah.
or navigating like uneven terrain.
And it's remarkable, honestly, how like all of these, seemingly small details, like they come together to create footwear that not only supports your feet, but can actually contribute to like better overall, health and well-being.
It's pretty amazing how it all works together.
It is.
And the article, it highlights 5 specific therapeutic shoes for men. And it breaks down, each shoe, like type, key features, target audience, and even price range,
Oh, wow.
which I thought was like incredibly helpful if you're, feeling a bit overwhelmed by just like the sheer number of options out there.
Yeah, because there are a lot. It's like having a personalized like shopping guide, but it's tailored to your needs, which is great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So first up, we have the Apis 9704.
The Apis in 9704.
And these are walking shoes. crafted from leather and mesh. So they sound breathable and durable.
Yeah, and breathability is essential, especially if you tend to have like, swollen feet or are just on your feet a lot. Keeping your feet cool and dry can prevent a whole host of problems, from discomfort to like, even like fungal
Oh,
infections.
yeah, for sure. And they've got extra room in the toe area, which,
Wow.
makes them a good choice for those with bunions or swelling. The article also mentions good arch support, which is fantastic for people with plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, the shoe really highlights like the idea of like versatility within therapeutic footwear. Like you don't have
Ah,
to sacrifice, style or functionality to get the support you need.
exactly, exactly. Okay, so next we have the Apis Mount IMI 9703-2L.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Now, this was a hiking boot,
Nice.
clearly built for, like, rugged adventures.
Yeah, because, for those who enjoy like outdoor activities, having a therapeutic option that can handle like trails and uneven surfaces is crucial. Like you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to choose between supporting your feet and pursuing your passions.
Right, right. And these boots have extra depth and removable insoles, which allows for, customization and orthotic integration.
And let's not forget the added benefit of ankle support in a hiking boot like this. It's a must-have for preventing injuries, especially when you're, navigating that uneven terrain.
For sure. And next up, we have the Prophet Stability Walker. This is a shoe that seems to be geared toward, like, everyday support and stability.
Okay, that makes sense.
Its standout feature is the wide base, and it's designed to, like, help with balance and foot pain.
And it's important to remember that stability isn't just about, preventing falls. It's also about reducing like the strain on your joints and promoting proper alignment, which can have like a positive ripple effect throughout your entire body.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Hmm.
now we have the Prophet 1LT. This is a lightweight athletic shoe, so if you're active, this is the one for you. It's breathable, it's got a padded collar, a flexible sole, and it's ideal for active individuals who, want to prioritize like both comfort and performance.
This is a great example of like how therapeutic footwear is like
This,
evolving,
yeah.
It's no longer just about addressing like, serious foot conditions, but also about, supporting an active lifestyle and preventing problems like down the road.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. And finally, there's the Drew Explorer. This is a slip-on, designed for easy on and off access. Comfort and practicality are like the key selling points here.
Yeah, slip-on shoes are like a lifesaver for people with limited mobility or conditions that make bending over like difficult. But
Yeah.
but the Drew Explorer proves that you can still get like those all those important therapeutic benefits in a convenient design.
Right, right. So we've got walking shoes, hiking boots, athletic shoes, slip-ons. Like, what stands out to you about this range of options?
What's really encouraging is that there's a therapeutic shoe out there for nearly everyone, regardless of lifestyle or specific foot needs. Like it really underscores the fact that prioritizing your foot health doesn't have to be limiting. It's about finding like the right footwear that empowers you to live your life to the fullest.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. And the article, it doesn't just list these shoes. It also provides like some solid advice on actually choosing the right pair.
Okay, good, good.
And they really emphasize the importance of like knowing your foot problem, you know?
Okay.
Like it's like buying glasses. Like you wouldn't just like get a pair without knowing your prescription.
Right.
So why would shoes be any different?
Exactly. And they encourage, talking to a foot doctor to get like a clear understanding of your individual foot structure, any like biomechanical issues you might have, and what type of support you actually need. Like professional guidance can make all the difference in finding, that perfect pair.
Totally, totally. And they also highlight the importance of thinking about your daily activities and lifestyle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're on your feet all day, you'll need different features than someone who sits at a desk, most of the time.
Right. It's about like matching the shoe to your unique lifestyle and activity level.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And they also stress, getting the right fit. And they offer this like really practical tip. Measure your feet at the end of the day
Oh yeah.
because that's when they're likely to be at their largest.
That's such a simple but valuable tip because like our feet can swell throughout the day. So measuring them like at the right time ensures like a comfortable and supportive fit.
Right, right. And they also remind us that width matters just as much as length.
Yes.
Like finding the correct width is crucial for preventing discomfort and potential like foot problems down the line.
And they also encourage, looking for specific features based on your individual needs, whether that's, arch support, cushioning, breathability, or something else entirely.
Yeah. And if you have diabetes, for example, they recommend looking for shoes with smooth interiors
Hmm.
to minimize the risk of rubbing and irritation.
Yeah, it's about understanding how those like little details can make a huge difference in your comfort and overall foot health.
Absolutely. And finally, they encourage you to try them on,
Of course.
which, seems obvious, but it's so important to actually walk around and test out the shoes to assess, the comfort and fit.
It's easy to like, get caught up in online shopping and just like click add to cart, but taking the time to truly experience how the shoes like feel on your feet can make all the difference.
So we've covered like what makes therapeutic shoes unique. We've looked at specific examples. We've gotten some great tips for choosing the right pair.
Right.
But why should we really care about all this?
Right. Like why does this matter?
Yeah, why does it matter in the long run?
That's where the medical research comes in. It takes us beyond like the immediate benefits of comfort and support, and it dives into like the long-term impact of therapeutic footwear on on overall health.
And I have to admit, some of the findings were like pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like the connection between proper foot support and better posture.
Ooh, interesting.
It's something that many people like don't realize.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like the way we position our feet like impacts our entire body's alignment.
Right, right. Like your feet are your foundation. And
Yeah.
and when that foundation is unstable or unsupported, it can like throw everything off balance.
Literally.
Literally.
And the research suggests that this misalignment it can lead to like strain on your ankles, your knees, your hips, even your back.
Wow.
So the wrong shoes, they could literally be a pain in the neck.
That's crazy.
I know. So it's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about setting yourself up for better health down the line.
Exactly, exactly. And the research also highlights like the direct link between supportive shoes and reduced pain, which makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Like if your feet hurt, you're less likely to be active. You might become less mobile and you potentially, even gain weight. It can like turn into this vicious cycle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But on the flip side, when your feet feel good, you're more likely to, stay active, maintain a healthy weight, and just enjoy life more.
It's amazing how something as simple as the right shoes can have such a profound impact on our overall well-being.
Yeah. It really is. And that brings us to another key point. Easier movement. The article mentions that when you have less pain and better support, you're naturally inclined to move more like freely and frequently.
I can definitely see that. And that increased mobility, it leads to all sorts of positive effects like improved cardiovascular health,
Mm.
better mood, and even better management of chronic conditions like diabetes and arthritis.
It's all connected. Therapeutic footwear isn't just like a band-aid solution for foot problems. It's a proactive step toward a healthier, more active life. And the medical research really, really confirms that.
It really makes you think differently about those things we put on our feet every day.
It does. Speaking of thinking differently, did you know that researchers are working on smart shoes?
Smart shoes.
Smart shoes.
Now I'm really intrigued. Tell me more.
Okay. So imagine a shoe that continuously measures your foot's pressure points and automatically adjusts like its support based on those readings.
Whoa.
It's like having a personal podiatrist built into your shoes.
Whoa. That sounds straight out of a science fiction movie, but it's actually being developed.
It is. It's still early in development, but the potential is incredible. Imagine how like this technology could revolutionize, the management of chronic foot conditions and even prevent problems from developing in the first place.
That's mind-blowing. I'm guessing the medical research plays a crucial role in understanding like how to make those smart adjustments.
Oh, absolutely. The research provides like the scientific basis for developing like effective and targeted support mechanisms. It's a perfect example of how research and innovation can come together to create like real world solutions that improve people's lives.
So we've gone from the anatomy of a therapeutic shoe to the future of footwear.
I know, it's been a journey.
What a journey.
It has.
And it all circles back to the fundamental idea that our feet deserve our attention and care.
Definitely they do.
This has been fascinating. So let's shift gears and dive deeper into those 5 featured therapeutic shoes,
All right. Sounds good.
analyzing their unique features and who they're, best suited for.
Okay, let's do it. All right. So are we ready to like take a closer look at those therapeutic shoe models that we mentioned?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's unpack those features and see like what makes each one, stand out.
Okay, great. So let's start with the Apis 9704 walking shoes. These are like, designed for everyday wear and known for their like exceptional comfort.
And the article mentioned that they're made from this combination of like lightweight leather and mesh, so they offer like breathability but without compromising
Yeah.
like durability.
Yeah, and that mesh upper, it's crucial for ventilation, especially if you're prone to like, swelling. Keeping your feet like cool and dry can go a long way in preventing like discomfort and potential like skin issues.
And they also highlighted like the slip resistant soles, which are, essential for anyone like seeking stability and peace of mind on various surfaces.
Absolutely. Yeah, like safety should never be an afterthought, you
Right.
know. A reliable slip-resistant sole can significantly reduce the risk of falls, particularly for individuals with balance concerns or those like recovering from injuries.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the Apis 9704 is specifically recommended for people with swollen feet or bunions because of that like extra room in the toe area. Can you like elaborate on why that's so beneficial?
Of course. So that spacious toe box, it allows for natural toe movement and it reduces pressure on sensitive areas. So it can be like a game changer for people with conditions that cause their feet to like, swell or change shape throughout the day.
Yeah, that makes sense. And they haven't forgotten about arch support either.
Right. This shoe, it provides excellent arch support, which can help alleviate, pain associated with conditions like plantar fasciitis or flat feet. It's all about promoting like proper alignment and reducing strain on those arches.
So the Apis 9704, it seems like a solid all-around choice for everyday comfort and support. What's the price range for these?
So the article listed them between $138 and $263, which seems like reasonable for a shoe that offers so many therapeutic benefits.
Okay. Next up, we have the Apis and Emmy 9703 TAC 2.
Yeah.
This is the hiking. I can picture this being like perfect for someone who loves the outdoors but needs that extra support on rugged trails.
You nailed it. These boots are built to last, crafted from durable leather that can handle the wear and tear of hiking adventures.
And they also offer like extra depth and removable insoles, which allows for that customization and the integration of orthotics if needed.
And that customizability, it's a huge plus. It means that these boots can accommodate like a wide range of foot shapes and conditions, and ensuring a comfortable and supportive fit for nearly everyone.
Yeah, and the article mentioned the soles have a great grip, which is obviously like crucial when navigating, uneven terrain.
Yeah, traction is paramount for hiking safety for sure. And the ankle support these boots provide is another essential feature, preventing twists and sprains on those rocky paths.
Right. And they also pointed out like the soft padding around the ankle and tongue, which, enhances the overall comfort and prevents those pesky rubs and blisters that often plague hikers.
Blisters can really like derail an adventure, and for people with conditions like diabetes, preventing any foot injury is paramount. So that attention to detail in the design is incredibly important.
Did they mention if these boots are waterproof?
They did. Keeping your feet dry is essential for comfort and hygiene, especially during like, long hikes. And for individuals with circulation problems or diabetes, protecting their feet from moisture and potential complications is even more crucial.
So the Apis Mount EMI 9703-FL hiking boots, they seem like an excellent choice for anyone who wants to like combine their love of the outdoors with the need for foot support.
Absolutely. And the price range is comparable to the walking shoes, falling between $148 and $280.
Okay. Now let's move on to the Prophet Stability Walker. From the name alone, stability seems to be the primary focus here.
You got it. The article, it highlighted the wide base at both the front and the back of the shoe, which contributes to that enhanced stability and balance.
Yeah, it sounds like they've really thought about like how to design a shoe that promotes a steady and confident gait.
And they haven't overlooked comfort either. They mentioned a roomy toe area, which as we've discussed is essential for people with bunions or hammer toes.
It's great that they're addressing these common foot conditions in a shoe specifically designed for stability.
Yeah.
It shows a holistic approach to foot health.
And just like the other shoes we've discussed, the Prophet Stability Walker,
Yeah.
it features removable insoles.
Which is fantastic because it means you can swap them out for custom orthotics if needed, giving you the flexibility to personalize your support. The article mentioned a special feature in the heel designed to keep your foot in the correct position while walking. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. It sounds like they've integrated like some type of motion control technology to guide the foot through a natural gait cycle. This could be incredibly helpful for people who overpronate, meaning their feet roll inward excessively or have like other gait abnormalities.
Yeah. And they also mentioned soft cushioning to absorb shock with every step.
Yeah.
That must be a relief for people with arthritis or anyone, experiencing like joint pain.
Definitely. Minimizing the impact on the joints can significantly improve comfort and mobility, especially for those with conditions that cause, inflammation or stiffness.
It sounds like they didn't compromise on the outsoles either.
You're right. They mentioned good grip on various surfaces, further emphasizing their focus on stability and safety.
So if you're seeking a shoe that prioritizes stability, comfort, and customizability, the Prophet Stability Walker appears to be a strong contender.
It does, and it's a bit more budget friendly than the Apis models, priced at $104.95.
Okay. Now for the sporty option, the Prophet 1 LT,
Yeah.
this lightweight athletic shoe seems geared towards people with an active lifestyle.
Exactly. They emphasized features like a breathable upper to keep your feet cool and dry during workouts.
And they mentioned padding on the collar and tongue, which adds to the overall comfort and prevents like irritation.
Yeah, those small details can make a huge difference in how a shoe feels, especially when you're active and on the move.
Yeah. And even though it's a sporty shoe, they haven't sacrificed the therapeutic aspect. It still includes like removable insoles for custom orthotics.
Which reinforces the idea that taking care of your foot health doesn't have to mean giving up your active pursuits. You can find therapeutic shoes that support your favorite activities.
Right. The article mentioned a flexible sole, which is important for allowing your foot to move like naturally.
Yeah, flexibility is crucial for a natural gait and can actually help like strengthen your foot muscles.
Oh, wow. They also highlighted a special design in the heel that provides extra support without being, bulky or uncomfortable.
It sounds like they've achieved a perfect balance between support and freedom of movement.
Yeah, I like that. And they specifically mentioned that the Prophet 1 LT is a good choice for people who overpronate, meaning their feet roll inward excessively when they walk.
Overpronation can put a lot of strain on the feet, ankles, and knees. So having a shoe that addresses that issue is a big plus.
Yeah, for sure. And it seems like they've managed to incorporate all of those features into a lightweight design, which is always a bonus.
Especially for activities where you don't want to like feel weighed down. And the price is even more appealing at just $89.99.
Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the Drew Explorer, the slip-on. And I think we all know someone who struggles with bending over or tying laces. So slip-ons can be a real game changer in terms of like accessibility.
Absolutely. They offer like convenience and ease of use, which is incredibly important for people with mobility issues or certain health conditions that make traditional footwear like challenging.
Yeah. And even though it's a slip-on, it doesn't skimp on those important therapeutic features. The article mentioned removable insoles, extra depth for comfort and good arch support.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of how you don't have to sacrifice, support for ease of use, you can have both.
And they also pointed out that slip-ons are a good option for people whose feet tend to swell during the day.
Yeah, that adjustability is so important. Being able to like loosen or tighten the fit as needed can make a huge difference in comfort, especially when dealing with swelling.
Well, they didn't delve into specifics. They mentioned that the Drew Explorer likely has a supportive sole that absorbs shock in a wide toe area for natural toes play.
It seems like they've incorporated those key elements of therapeutic design into a convenient slip-on style, proving that you don't have to sacrifice foot health for practicality.
Right, right. So even if you're looking for a shoe that's easy to slip on and off, you can still find options that prioritize your foot health.
Absolutely. It's all about, expanding the possibilities and recognizing that therapeutic footwear comes in many forms.
Yeah, it's impressive how much detail the article provided about each of these shoes. They clearly prioritize like giving people like practical information to make informed decisions.
Yeah, they clearly understand that choosing the right therapeutic footwear can be, overwhelming. And they've done a great job of breaking down the options and highlighting the key features to consider.
Yeah, and the fact that they included price ranges is incredibly helpful. It allows people to factor that into their decision-making process.
Yeah, it's all about transparency and empowering, people to make choices that align with both their needs and their budget.
So we've explored these five specific models, but I'm curious, how does all of this like connect back to the medical research that we discussed earlier?
That's a great question. Remember how we discussed the long-term benefits of therapeutic footwear, such
Yeah.
as improved posture, reduced pain and increased ease of movement.
Right, right. And the medical research really emphasized
Yeah.
the importance of those factors for overall health and well-being.
Exactly. Well, all of those benefits are directly related to the features we've been discussing in these specific shoe models.
So those roomy toe boxes, supportive footbeds, and motion control features, they're not just gimmicks. They're actually designed to address specific like biomechanical issues and promote a healthier way of walking and standing.
Precisely. For example, those roomy toe boxes aren't just about comfort. They're about allowing the toes to spread naturally, which can improve balance and prevent deformities.
Yeah. And the arch support we keep talking about, it's not just about reducing foot pain. It's about aligning the entire body from the feet all the way up to the spine.
And the slip-resistant outsoles, they're not just a safety feature. They can also help improve like confidence and encourage people to be more active without fear of falling.
It's amazing how everything comes full circle. The design of these therapeutic shoes is directly informed by the medical research that highlights the importance of proper foot support for overall health.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of how science and innovation can collaborate to create like practical solutions that truly improve people's lives.
This has been a fantastic deep dive so far. We've defined therapeutic footwear, explored specific models, and even touched on the science behind it all.
But we're not done yet. There's still more to explore.
What else is there to discover?
Well, we've talked about, choosing the right shoes, but there's also the matter of understanding how therapeutic footwear can be integrated into a holistic approach to foot health.
Now, though, that sounds intriguing. I'm eager to learn more about that.
Yeah.
So we've really journeyed through like the world of therapeutic footwear, haven't we? From like the nuts and bolts of their design to like the science behind their benefits. It's been quite the exploration.
Yeah, it really has. We've covered everything from, roomy toe boxes and arch support to slip-resistant soles, and even like gotten a glimpse into the future with those smart shoes. But now I think it's time we zoom out a bit and talk about how all of this fits into a larger picture of foot health.
You've piqued my interest when you talk about a holistic approach.
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean?
So it's about recognizing that our feet aren't like isolated entities, they're connected to our entire body and their well-being. It impacts our overall health.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. We've already seen how how the wrong shoes can lead to pain in our knees, our hips, even our backs. It's like a chain reaction throughout the body.
Precisely. A holistic approach. It involves considering not just the shoes themselves, but also like lifestyle factors, daily habits, and even our mindset when it comes to foot care.
I love that. It's about being proactive and taking care of our feet before problems arise, rather than just reacting when things start to hurt.
Exactly. And therapeutic footwear is a valuable tool within that holistic framework. It's not just about addressing, existing issues. It's about preventing future problems and ensuring our feet stay healthy for years to come.
So where do we begin? What are like some tangible steps we can take to embrace this holistic approach?
Well, it all starts with awareness. We need to tune in to how our feet feel, notice any signs of discomfort or pain, and recognize that they deserve the same care and attention as any other part of our body.
It's funny how we often take our feet for granted until something goes wrong.
It's true. We expect them to carry us through life without complaint, but we don't always give them the support and care they need to thrive.
So step one is simply acknowledging the importance of our feet. What comes next?
Regular checkups with a podiatrist are essential for staying on top of foot health. They can assess your foot structure,
Hmm.
identify potential problems like early on, and recommend appropriate footwear or treatments.
I think a lot of people only see a podiatrist when they're already in pain, but regular checkups could potentially prevent those issues from ever arising in the first place.
Absolutely, it's all about prevention and early intervention.
So we've covered awareness and professional checkups. What other like lifestyle factors play a role in maintaining healthy feet?
Movement is crucial. Keeping our feet active, stretching them regularly, and engaging in activities that strengthen those foot muscles can make a world of difference.
So even if we're wearing supportive shoes, it's still important to keep our feet like moving and flexible.
Exactly. Our feet are designed for movement. When we sit for long periods or restrict their natural range of motion, we're essentially going against their inherent design, and that's when problems can start to develop.
Yeah, that's a good point. What about our diet? Does what we eat affect our foot health?
It definitely can.
Yeah.
A balanced diet that supports our overall health will also benefit our feet. For example,
Hmm.
calcium and vitamin D are essential for building and maintaining strong bones, and that includes the bones in our feet.
And staying hydrated is important for overall circulation, ensuring that nutrient-rich blood reaches our extremities, including our feet.
Right, right. It's all interconnected. Maintaining a healthy weight is also crucial, as it reduces the stress and strain on our feet and joints.
So it's not just about what we put on our feet, but also what we put into our bodies.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about the mental and emotional aspects of foot care.
Oh, this is interesting. I'm curious to hear more about this. What does that involve?
It's about cultivating a positive relationship with our feet, appreciating them for all they do, and treating them with kindness. This could involve simple things like giving them a massage or soaking them in a warm bath.
I love that. It's about shifting our mindset from seeing foot care as a chore to recognizing it as an act of self-care and appreciation.
Precisely. When we feel good about our feet, we're more inclined to take care of them, and that positive energy, it can ripple outwards, enhancing our overall well-being.
This holistic approach is truly comprehensive, encompassing physical health, lifestyle choices, and even our mental and emotional well-being. It's fascinating how interconnected everything is.
It highlights that our feet are an integral part of who we are, and their health is fundamentally intertwined with our happiness and vitality.
And therapeutic footwear plays a vital role in supporting that holistic journey.
Absolutely. It's a practical tool that can address specific needs, prevent problems, and ultimately empower us to move through life with comfort and ease.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful. I'm inspired to pay closer attention to my feet and prioritize their well-being.
Me too. It's been a fascinating journey, exploring the intricate world of therapeutic footwear and its connection to overall health.
We've covered a lot of ground today. We've defined therapeutic footwear, explored like specific models, delved into the science behind it all, and even glimpsed into the future of footwear technology.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the key takeaway you hope our listeners will remember?
Yeah, prioritizing foot health is an investment in overall well-being. Whether you're currently dealing with foot issues or simply want to prevent problems, down the road, therapeutic footwear can be a game changer.
And remember, choosing the right footwear is just one piece of the puzzle. Embracing a holistic approach that includes, awareness, professional care, movement, nutrition, and self-care can truly transform your relationship with your feet and enhance your overall quality of life.
So take a moment today to thank your feet for all they do, and consider what steps you can take to put your best foot forward on the path to happy and healthy feet.
And keep exploring. There's a wealth of information out there about therapeutic footwear and foot health. Keep learning, keep asking questions, and keep those feet happy.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of therapeutic footwear. We hope you've learned something new and feel empowered to make informed decisions about your foot health. Until next time, walk comfortably and confidently.